There we go.
When I first met her, it almost makes me cheer up thinking that because it's hard to look at somebody that's been beaten as bad as she was beaten. We took pictures of her. It's really horrible to think. You know, good Lord, she looked like she'd been in a crossfire. You just can't hardly imagine it. I worked at a lot of crimes over the years, and the bad part about police officers is that can't cry in front of people, you know, and I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on, little guy.
The bad part about police officers is that, you know,
Oh, shit.
but you gotta hold it. Can't cry in front of people, you know, and I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, little guy. The bad part about police officers is that,
Oh, shit.
but you gotta hold it. Can't cry in front of people. She stabbed 20 times. I think it was 27 or 28 times. She'd been stabbed several times in the throat. In fact, it messed up her voice box. She was having to write us notes.
That's your deal, honey. I'm a coming. I gotta get the dog some water. Hold on, everybody. I'm Maxie. Maxie's probably kind of hungry, ain't you, buddy? All right. Hold on. I get you. I got you, buddy. Come on. See what we got on this side, the pink ones. Look out. You don't want to trick me. Here you go, buddy. I know I'm late today. I slept in. But I am entitled to sleep in a little bit. Ain't that right, buddy? I know, honey. What's up, John? Oh, man. Running behind today. Either from picking Pop up last night and he got up and fell, or getting up this morning, walking in there to go to the bathroom, and he's laying on the floor in his bedroom. I don't know how long he's freaking been there. But what do you do, man? I got an alarm thing to put on his bed, and I can put it on his chair too. And this thing is so loud when it goes off. I hadn't put it on for the simple fact it was freaking annoyingly loud. But it's gonna be on there today. You supposed? Oh yeah, I seen something, a blurb in the news. I didn't see much of it, but said something about some big kind of rain coming through Florida, swamping you guys. But you just said the other day you was needing rain, so it's a yin and a yang. We need it, but you don't want to just sit there and go through the shit. Hey, good morning, dog. Thank you, dog. I'm not worried. I am out of breath right now. I just got done getting Pop up. And it don't do me no good to ask him how long he's been there. You know what I mean? Yeah, so. Oh, you want to go back out again? Hold on. Here you go. Tilly, come on. You want to go out? Let's go. Tilly's like, yeah, I'm going out. You got little treats. Come on, let's go outside, Tilly. It's nice and cool out there, honey. Little guy, leave her alone. Leave her alone. You hear? Quick. Boom. Come on, get going. Get you. I told you to quit. I gotta jump up in her face. She's trying to go outside. Oh, there she gets mad at you. Oh, all she needs to do is pin you to the ground one time and you'll probably quit doing that. Go, be free. It's a nice breeze. Cold out. It's kind of cool out, man. Let me see what the temperature is. 46 degrees. Heck yeah. Or, well, yeah. Sort of, yeah. I thought it was cool in here. Hey, Chris, how are you, man? I ain't seen you in a while. Good to see you, buddy. Okay, I deserve a Red Bull. This will sound mean, but at least he's going to sleep for a while now. I got him up in his bed. Chili, go out there and lay on the porch where it's cool, you big sissy. I'm leaving the door open, little guy, so you just got to stay on your chain, buddy. Yeah, just hold on. If you take the last 2 treats now, you're out until tomorrow when I go to the store, okay? I was trying to hold out until later in the morning to give them to you, but if you get them now, you're done until tomorrow, okay? Wait. How many we got in here? Okay. Let's see here. There you go, little man. There you go, Jilly Billy Willie. Here. Max, did you eat that? What did you eat? I don't think you ate it that fast. Oh, you did here. You was hungry, wasn't you? Maybe I should wait till 6 in the morning to feed you every day. Look at you. You scarfed that down, didn't you? He said, heck yeah, Dad, I've been sitting there watching that old man lay on the floor. All gone now, guys. No more treats till tomorrow. Hey, morning, Chris. Yep. I'm pretty sure we made the right decision on starting the process to get him in a nursing home. It's, it's exceeded our ability to take care of him. Oh, crap. And that'll let a fat guy know how far out of shape he is, won't it? It'd probably help if I put my reading glasses on so I can see. Oh, shit. Look how good looking I am. I didn't know I looked that good. Joel, say something. $78 in Florida. Heck yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, he tries to do that and I can't let him. I mean, hell, I'd find him laying out there somewhere. Sometimes there's funny parts, and I'm like, how long you been out down here, Dad? Oh, all day and yesterday, partly. I'm like, well, no, I don't think so, because I helped you get up and get in your chair after you peed at midnight. Well, I've been here since then. Yeah, Indiana, Chris, we've done the best we could, you know what I mean? And it's killing my mom to to help me take care of him. I mean, she's exhausted most times. She's 83, and I'll be lucky if she don't have a heart attack before I get him in somewhere. Because she needs to go to I think she needs to go to the hospital. She says no, so I'm like, okay. Look out for buzzard circling. Nice. Oh man, I was coming up to the end of the road yesterday where it tees into the county road there. And a big old buzzard. What? Easy. You okay, honey? Huh? Come here. Wait, here. Hold on. Come here, Teal. Your foot's bleeding. What'd you do? Huh? Come here, honey. Teal, come here, honey. It's okay. Come here, Teal. Come here, let me see, honey. Here. What you do, huh? You okay? Here, put this around your paw. Put your paw. I know. I'm sorry. It hurts. There. I know that your foot's bleeding, okay? Come on, get up there. Come on, jump. Right here. Go down right there. There you go. There you go. That's a good girl. Okay. Jump. Hold on, honey. Okay. Here, hold on. No, guys, shut up for a minute. Stay there, Till. Oh, looks like a toenail broke off. Okay, that's what it was. She caught it on something. I'll be right back. It's another disaster in my house. There, little weasel man. I'm sorry, Till, honey. You okay, honey? There you go. Here. It's right there, okay? That's what happened. You'll be all right. There you go. That's a good piece of cheese, okay? You stay right there. I get you a piece of cheese. Why not? Little guy, you go in there and take care of your buddy, all right? I know there is, isn't there? My gosh, man. I don't know. I don't got the answers. Hey, Nubby, how are you, buddy? Steven, how are you, buddy? Yeah, that was wild. I think she hooked it on something, and her toenails are too long anyway, but she will not let you touch her feet. And I probably told a story before about her getting her toenail caught on something when she was a puppy, and it was right at the quick where it goes inside her paw, and it was hanging there, still attached a little bit. So I took her to the vet, and I know damn well that vet took her back there and just pulled it off her. No doubt in my mind. You know what? I think I got some medicine for her, though. It'll make her feel better. How about some trazodone or some gabapentin? Let's give her some of her it's doggy pills. Let's try and get her to swallow a gabapentin. That might help with the pain a little bit. Paws, feet, John, I'll tell you what, I'll ban you for life. Hold on, guys. Let's get you something to eat. So, guys, did you get it? She left you some. Oh, you already got it, didn't you? Okay. Yes, what can we get her to eat this with? I think ham may be the ticket, or maybe a piece of smoked sausage. That'd probably be what we need to get her to con her into eating it, ain't it? Huh? Let's try smoked sausage. That ought to work. Please enjoy this brief intermission while I attend to my pets. God, I don't know what you're doing, but man, I'm telling you, I think you probably think I'm a little stronger than I am, and I sure could use a break right now. Hold on, little guy. I'm cutting you some too. Yes, I am. Stay there, Tilly. I'm coming, honey. Try and push this down in one of these and see how lucky we get. Yeah, that ought to work. Here we go. There you go, little guy. I'm coming. Don't go back until here. Come on, go back. I don't want you bleeding everywhere. Here. Here. You want that one? And that one? Swallow. Don't you spit that out. Don't you spit that out. Look, I know, not you. Come here. You dumb spit. You dumbass. That little thing will kill you. Come on here. Get. You ready, little Tilly? You got two choices. Take it with this meat or have me shove it in your throat. Whichever way is best for you. Now swallow. Eat that good girl. Good girl. Here's a good girl. Nope. Nope. You gotta eat it. I'm telling you. You're not getting away without eating this thing, okay? Two ways this happens. It goes down your throat. No. Here. Easy. Get it. Swallow. Swallow it. Nope. Okay. Down the throat it goes. Here. No choice for you. Get mommy. Here. There you go, guys. You'll be in happy sleep land before long, Till. Oh, happy sleep land coming for you, Tilly Billy. One more. You guys know these are better cheddars. Do you know how lucky you are to get a bite of a better cheddar? I don't get them very often. Hey, NJ, what's up, man? Hi, Jody. I don't know. Something happened to my dog. I think she caught her nail on something coming in the door or something. All I know, all of a sudden, she yelped and took off running, and I seen a drop of blood, and I'm like, oh, shit. So I had to go give her some of her doggy gabapentin for Tilly Wedmore. I actually got those to try to cut her nails, but that ain't working real well. Is this the point where I get in the truck and just drive away and say I can't take it no more? Oh, glass is fogging up. You want to go out now, Till? Huh? Come on, you want to go lay outside? Come on, honey. It's nice out here today. You little man are a pain in the butt this morning. Come on, little guy. Don't bother her while she's out there laying down. Do you understand me? I'll buy you one of the dog crates and let you spend the night in it. Come on, Till. You want to go lay down right there? There you go, honey. That's a good girl. Yeah, of course. It's nice out here, ain't it, honey bunny? Huh? Yeah, you're better now. What a beautiful sunrise. Oh, turn the light off now, I reckon. We can see a little bit. I don't know where Pop fell at. Yeah, I was just due for an upgrade, Chris. I just got one, and now I'm trying to switch my old one to mom for hers, because hers is a cheap one that don't work very well. And my old one's a Samsung S23 FE or something like that. It's got 256 gig of RAM or memory, whatever. It holds a lot. It holds more than the phone I got. So I had to take from that phone and download all the pictures and videos onto this laptop, and then I switched them over to my external hard drive because there's a bunch of videos of grandma in it. Government phone, I'm digging it. I tried to get one, being a vet and everything, and I don't know. I don't think the government likes me because they told me I couldn't have one. And I think it might have to do with some back taxes I owe, which I don't give a fuck about, really. They can be owed. Carp's on the shit list today. Maybe they're spawning. Usually if they're spawning, you can hear them, though. You know, it depends on where you're at. And if you go somewhere where, like, there's a little finger that goes off and it gets shallow, they're usually up in there rolling along the edge of the bank. That's where a lot of the bow fishermen get them, you know, because it's so challenging to do it that way. Hey, John, what about that video of that girl caught that 11-pound largemouth, man? I didn't even know they got that big. Little guy, I gotta leave you on that lead because I want that door open. I'm hot. I better close Dad's door a little bit so he don't get cold. I'll be back. Okay, I'm just gonna close it a little bit. Let me know if you want. I'll put you in your chair. I said I'll move you into your chair if you want me to. You're probably a little more comfortable there, I imagine.
Just leave it alone.
Okay, well the sun's getting ready.
That'd be all right.
Okay, yeah, it's getting ready to shine right through there in your face. Oh, honey, you okay? I know, her the good girl. That's that one I've been trying to cut for a week or two, isn't it? Oh, I know. See, now if you had let me cut it, that would not have happened. But speaking logic to a dog shows how intelligent I am. Yeah, I done that the first time I watched it. And I forgot I meant to type in that's what she says on when she said, oh, that's a big one. Chris, morning, man. Yeah, we're going to take the dressing off of this and get in the shower today. See what happens. I don't think it'll hurt it. I'm over it now. I bumped it enough trying to pick Dad up. I'm just like, it don't even freaking matter now. Just throw some Neosporin on it and a Band-Aid and let's go get busy. Man, I moved stuff all around and vacuumed yesterday. There is so much dog hair. That white dog, the big one, it sheds worse than any dog I've ever had in my life. I'm telling you, you have no concept of what I'm saying. You could literally run your hand down her back right now and just come out with a handful of hair. I mean, a handful. And I thought about shaving her. Hey, good morning, Danny Stone. I thought about having her shaved, you know. Yeah, it is gross there, small water, but I couldn't figure out how to get in there without getting it wet because they told me not to get it wet. Now, I washed up in the sink, don't get me wrong, and washed my hair in the sink and crap like that, but I ain't got in the shower and done a full-on let's get clean thing. And it ain't gross. You've went that long without a freaking shower, if you haven't, then you ain't no damn Harley rider. I called that, didn't I? Mom must have took some, what you call that stuff for sleeping, Benadryl or whatever for allergies, because she ain't woke up yet. And I was kind of loud getting Dad up. It wasn't gross. She was young and drinking alcohol. Don't lie to nobody. You was probably jamming on some of them Roar 714s and don't even remember most of those days. I gotta text his nurse and tell her, well, I'm not calling the 1-800 number, people. They don't know me, so I ain't fucking calling them. In fact, I think I'll send that text now. There she is. Oh, there we go. Stop it. Thank you. Get up in there and lay down if you're going to be like that. Start my day with pop falling, nothing big. He isn't hurt or anything. No, I'm sorry, I'm typing a text real quick to Dad's nurse. I apologize. Rad cubicles. Wait a minute, Chris, you worked at a dinosaur park? Jeez, man, how old are you? Like 1 million years old? Yep, I agree, Chris. Okay, let's see what that gets me. Probably give me a big pain in the ass is what it's probably gonna do, but I'm doing it by the book now. You ain't sat in the tub in years. You know what? Since we moved here, we got a shower. I haven't either. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I was in a hot tub. It's been a while. My son had one. Now it's messed up. And according to him, you can only fix it with parts from the hot tub people, and the parts cost a lot. And I'm like, well, once you let me look at it, I can probably fix it. No, they said you have to use these kind of parts, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't care what they said. As I said, General Motors handbook says you got to use original OEM parts for their cars, but after it leaves the lot, I don't ever use them. Mm-hmm. Did Tilly go in there, little guy? I need to get me one of them child gate jobbies that I can open the door and put it, on in the door so he can't get out, and I can leave that door open. See what she says. Oh, let's see. Get a Coleman hot tub for $500, and they work great. Heck yeah! And it has two filters: a filter before the pump and a filter after it. And we know what the first filter's for. You little guy. I'm coming, guys. I'm talking to his nurse. I know better than to text her. I'm getting ready to shoot the dog. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm texting Dad's nurse about him falling. Technically, I'm supposed to call. Good morning, D. Hello there. Technically, I'm supposed to call him every time he falls. And if it's in the middle of the night, then they send the on-call personnel, which I ain't waking nobody up in the middle of the night that's on call because I've been there for just the fact that he ain't hurt or nothing. You know what I mean? If he was hurt, then I'd call him and say he fell down, he's hurt. And so I told her just pretend this message never happened and delete it, and I'll take care of everything. Where you going, little man? Hold on. I'll close the door and unhook you. Come here, little guy. We're getting ready to close the blind anyway because that sun's going to make it where you can't see nothing. Come here, buddy. I'll unhook you. Let's go. Who's the best little dog standing in this room at this very moment? That would be you. Yes, it would. The best dog standing in my room at this moment. There you go, dude. Be free. Roam around the house like you own it. It's yours. There you go, buddy. Go on. Well, I got this alarm thing to put in his bed. It's like a big mat, and if he gets up, it goes off. But man, it is so loud. But I'm going to go ahead and start wherever he's sleeping, in the chair or in the bed, whichever. I'm going to put that mat underneath the sheet, and when he gets up, everyone within a block's going to know it. And a couple times of that, I figure it'll probably at least let him remember, oh shit, if I get up, that alarm will go off. But he probably won't remember, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm missing some unbelievably good fishing times right now. I don't know if they're biting or not, but I mean, it's like 50 some degrees at night. Yesterday's high was in the 60s. That's all I could think of. I got to mow some yesterday afternoon. And we were talking about putting that alarm in, and she said, "I got another patient who when she gets up and hears it go off, she tells her daughter to answer the phone." That's probably what's going to happen with me. Let me see here. I missed some conversation. It looks like. Hold on, back up and make sure I ain't missed nobody. Yeah, I missed some good stuff. Hold on. Full of Viagra in a hot tub. Man, what a way to go, though, dude. Leave a good story and a good looking corpse. Oh, wow, man. Yeah, what a way to go, though, man. I gotta say, I'm sorry. That's exactly. That's cool. His wife let him play a little bit and say, "Okay, that's enough. Come on." Yeah, you're right, John. I don't know about you, but I got a handful of friends, and you can count them all on one hand, and have some left over that are forever friends. You know what I mean? The ones you call at 3 in the morning, broke down 150 miles from home, and they'll get up and come and say, "All right, I'll be there in a few hours." Yeah, they do, Chris. 3 for $8. I'm all over it. I'm a Red Bull connoisseur. Mhm. There we go. The bad part about the alarm thing is Dad will see it, and once he sees it, he'll figure out how to pull the little controller over and take the battery out because it's hooked up with a wire. It should be wireless. Yeah, dude. The guy that owns the pond where I go bluegill fishing, he was like that. If he'd get drunk, man, you couldn't stand to be around him. And he goes through phases. He goes through phases where he'll be sober for 3 or 4 months, and then he'll be drunk for 6. And I'm like you, I can't stand to be around someone that gets shit faced drunk all the time. But this old guy's crazy, man. He ain't never been married, and he he used to be pretty wild. He got a lot of money, so he could be. And he he knew because he drank he couldn't drive, so he would hire these young 20-some-year-old chicks to drive him around while he got drunk. Because he got a lot of money, he'd pay him good money to do it. Well, I woke up, slept in, was like, oh yeah, man, I feel great. Early morning, yeah. I come out of my room and look over at the recliner and Dad's not in it. Two things go through my mind. He's either in the bathroom or got up and went and slept in the bed instead of the chair. And I was half right. Yeah, exactly, John. The same story over and over and over. It's like, yeah, man, you told me that 5 minutes ago. Oh, I'm sorry, bug man, I forgot. Yeah. It's like, okay, I gotta go now. I won't even go out there and go fishing when he's been drinking. And I'm one of them kind of guys that tells him that, I don't care. I told him, dude, I wouldn't say nothing if I didn't love you, but you're gonna drink yourself to death. Got all this money and this beautiful home, and here you are sitting on the porch drunk as hell every day. Yeah, Dad's nurse was telling me that if we put him in, there's a couple nursing homes that she covers, which means if we put him in one of them, she'll still be his nurse. And the one she was telling me about got a 100% A1, no dings or whatever inspection like 3 years in a row. Exactly. Yeah, I'm with you, John. Same thing with Sonny, man. The dude's an awesome guy when he's sober. I had a friend that we bought a hat one time, said instant asshole, just add alcohol. I had to be a little smooth there. She sent me a picture of her holding her coffee cup up like this. And I sent her a text back and said, you get your nails did? They look nice. Yeah, I know for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, Dad didn't go out to Sonny's at all. I mean, none. And barely talked to him. And told him, well, you quit drinking or you quit drinking the hard liquor, I'll come back around. But until then, I ain't coming out there. But he's the three brothers grew up in an orphanage. And so he's got issues, you know what I mean? He's never been married or nothing, and there's a reason. But I'm sure the drinking psychological bug man jumping in here with some analysis. I'm sure the drinking, is to mask other issues. Actually, they didn't grow up in the children's home their whole life. Their mom was a mean drunk, and Forrest, the oldest brother, I guess the mom was beating on Sonny, the youngest brother, and he pushed her away from him to get her off of him, and she fell back and hit her head that killed her. And that's how they ended up in the nursing home. or the children's home. You know, so it ain't no wonder he's screwed up. Yeah, Indiana Chris, dude, that sun's shining right now. There's not a cloud in the sky. That is subject to change. Yeah, exactly. And that's a shame, you know. And a lot of people like that, you can't talk to them, you know. Uh, like Sonny, I mean, he's been coming around since before I was born, you know. So he's known me my whole life. He used to take me and my brother when we was kids, and he'd take vacation and go up to the lake, camp and boat for the week. He'd come by and pick us up, you know. And so I'm not afraid to be blunt and honest with him, you know, and he doesn't get too mad at me. But you know, I told him, Sonny, I wouldn't say shit if I didn't love you. I wouldn't say nothing. I said, but I hate to see you do this to your life, buddy. And he just now got to where he told Dad he loved him the other day. He said he thought of him like a father. Let's throw another compliment over that way. Wonder when the last time her boyfriend complimented her nails. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Bugman? Good to see you. I think you got to go now. Bye. Ban user and delete their comments. Oh, that's a great button right there. Ban user and delete comments. I should have never found that one. I know, man, Chris. It's tough when you love someone, and you know, and you have to watch them go down that way. But there ain't a lot you can do, man. Yeah, exactly. And Chris, poof. I don't know who it was, but F you, man. Don't come in here this morning messing with me. I don't even care if you're somebody I knew and was playing a joke. Not today, man. I ain't got the brain power to work with it. That's right. Ain't no more. Ain't only one room for Bugman in this world, and that'd be me. Who tattoos their butt? Exactly. Unless you belong to a nudist colony, maybe. But then again, I've seen people tattoo everything from their eyelids to their foreskin. You know what I mean? Mine just says MIT on it. But when it gets angry, it says Metropolitan International School of Technology. Oh shit, that just I must have hit the microphone or something because it just said that on my text. I hope it didn't send it. Let's delete that one. Jeez, it had the whole thing on there. Goodness gracious, no more microphone. I'm landing on thick this morning, man. I ain't lying. Oh, too much. She told me I was one to talk about fingernails. The last picture I sent her was a mangled fingertip and a mangled finger. Yeah, man, that's a lot of money too. Give the proctor doctor. You know, man, I often wonder at what point during medical school do you decide to say, you know, I gotta be a proctologist? I'm like, no. You think about it. At some point, you make this conscious decision to spend the rest of your life looking at people's buttholes, as opposed to a plastic surgeon doing tit jobs. I mean, let's weigh the options here. I'm sorry if we're offending anyone this morning, but it's been a hell of a morning, and I don't care really. You should know if you come in here, it's hard telling what we're going to talk about. I still ain't heard from Curtis or Eric, man. I need to text them and see if they're all right. We'll forget Eric because he's a grouch. We'll go Curtis. There we go. Ah. Why didn't come a gyno? Exactly. That joke. Gynecologist walks in the house and his wife's laying there on the bed, spread eagle, and he says, "Oh man, not another one of those today." Exactly. We heard the same joke. Yeah, you probably did beat me. You was probably typing it sooner. Molly, pest hunter's best catch. Okay. Now I had to do it on here. That's right. Now I remember, says the blind man. Bum, bum, bum. Something like that, anyhow. Oh man, I don't know. Some days. Don't reckon I remember that person. I better plug it in. I forgot it's been off the thing uh, all night. Shit. Curtis got hold of me. Asked me what I'd just call him, a grumpy ass. Bring your grumpy butt up here then. Didn't you have to go to the doctor or something last week? You ain't told us nothing. I know the penis enlargement's a new procedure, but hopefully they'll get you more than 1.5 inches. Oh, shit. You ever just want to throw up, man? That's how I feel right now. Oh, dude, I'll bet you it was, wasn't it? Because he just texted me and said, "What'd you call me, grouch ass?" And I told him I knew how to yank his chain. Just a bit. And not that big. They can only do so much. 4 inches max. You know what I need? I need some sand, salt water, a room with a view of the beach, and a blender. That's what I need. I think 5 days would be plenty. I may try to go to Florida in the winter. I can't go down there in summer. It's too hot. When I wasn't fat like this and I surfed and stuff, it wasn't a problem. But now that I've become Jabba the Hutt's junior son, I'm thinking that heat'd kill me. Chris, bring your butt up here. Where you been the last 2 days? I'm starting to get a complex. I'm going to have to call my psychologist and get in to see him because I feel sad because my friend doesn't come around no more. Make me unplug the phone again. Not ready. You know, I got to switch Mom's old phone for my new one, and I don't know how to do it, so I'm going to have to call AT&T, and that's going to be an hour on the phone, I'm sure. After press 3, press 5. I'm sorry, you got the wrong department here. I'll transfer you to the other one, and then you get the press 3 number thing again. Well, it's hot. You damn right, John. There's a reason I don't live in Florida right now. It's hot. I'm fat and I sweat. And if I lived there, I would have to have a boat with a big bimini top, and I would get me one of them coolers that blows cool air on you all the time, and then I could almost maybe be able to stay there and go fishing. I know who it is. You jackwagon, did I say, Curtis? If I did, you know me. I'm old. I got brain damage. But I guarantee you, I promise you, if Dad goes in a nursing home, then I'll have time and I'm going to start going to the gym, and all the weight I put on since I started doing this will come off. It may take a while, but it'll get there. I mean, that's a guarantee. Yeah, no doubt, John. How cool. What are you doing, little man? Or you want to go back out? You want to lay in the sunspot? Oh, that's a good one right there, ain't it? I won't move the blinds. I'll just close them so you got your sunspot. Let me get the boogie eye. You know there aren't no boogie eyes allowed in my house. Here we go. I got you got a boogie eye today. What's up with that, man? Hold your head away from me. There's certain things you have to do when you're my dog, and let me get your boogie eyes is one of them. I'm actually going to mess us up with the closing the blind to keep the sun off the computer screen there, buddy. Okay, he's asleep now. Last time I looked in there, he was still awake. Yep, every Sunday night. Wonderful World of Disney, I remember that. And the Waltons, come on, man. We did too, dude. Waltons, Mom said the Waltons reminded her of living down in Kentucky. Or, in the hills. And, and they don't make fun, goofy movies like that anymore, do they? Like, remember, they made Herbie the Love Bug and all kinds of just goofy, fun movies. I guess there ain't no money in fun these days. Yeah, exactly, dude. I understand. Oh, yeah, Chris, Hee Haw was a Saturday night staple. Guarantee it. I'm trying to remember what came on after Hee Haw did, though. I'm sure people nowadays look back at that and think, wow, how stupid they fucking were. But you know what? We were pretty happy. That's all I got to say. The world was, I know it wasn't perfect or anything, but it was a little more simple. And if I could, I'd freaking get rid of everything and just go back to that way. In fact, me and a couple buddies had CBs in high school, and we could talk to each other from home on the CBs or in the car or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like today's cell phone, basically, only we were ahead of our time. Although most people thought we were just dorks. But they didn't have CBs, so they couldn't hear us talking about them. Imagine Tilly will be asleep for a little bit. I gave her gabapentin, didn't I? Yeah. Yep, that ought to put her out for a little bit. 600 milligram, and I gave her a half of one. Indiana, Chris, I think I'm getting ready to get. I actually think I'm going to get. I'm not going to get a base station, but I think I'm going to get one. And it'd be cool to get one that I could take from the car to the house back and forth. You know what I mean? I think that'd be cool. I could even just set up a small antenna out on the deck and run a line right in here. I used to have the police scanner going in the background all the time, but that was when I lived down on the south end and I needed to know what was going on because most of the times it was going on around where I lived. Oh, cool, yeah. I need to get a new battery pack. The one I had, and I just have to wait till I start working and getting the money because it was about that big, about like that, and it came with two little jumper cables that plugged in. You could jump a car. Actually, it said you could jump a diesel truck with it. I don't know, but then it had three jacks for plugging your phone and stuff in, and it would run my O2 Cool fan for about, God, I don't know, 20 hours maybe, if that's all I had plugged into it. But it would run my phone, and it charged, I think it had 3.4 volt output on the USB ports, and it would charge the phone while I was live, and it would keep up with it. You know what I mean? Because some of them don't have enough gumption to keep up with it. I'm still number one in J Dog's book. Yay, yay, yay. See my big old Johnson? Mm. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know if. No, it shouldn't mess up the TV signal because it's a CB runs on UHF, doesn't it? And I mean, there's still UHF signals out there, off air signals. You know what I mean? No, most of them are digital too. Come to think of it, so I don't think it'd mess with them anymore. It would have blowed their house away. I remember one of my friend's dad had a base station that freaking it'd blow your ears away when he hit the mic. Now where the old house was we moved from, there's a radio station about, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile at the most from us, with a big tower. When I was a kid, it had this giant tower that was 550 feet high, and probably, oh, I'll say it was probably 60 feet square at the bottom. And when they first come out with wireless headphones, uh, the first pair I bought picked up that radio station instead of what I was trying to watch because the signal was so strong. Yeah, there you go. See, he's got one of them base stations my buddy's dad had to just blow everything out of the water. Hey, good morning, Curbside. Good to see you. I hadn't seen you in a few days or so, I reckon. But I'm just thinking that the CB actually, say there was a shit hit the fan scenario or something. You know what I mean? That would be probably one of the only means of communication that you could do, and almost, if you coordinated with the other person on what channel to be on each morning or whatever, and changed it every day or whatever, you could almost have secure communications that the government would have to look for every day. Hey, Northview, how are you, buddy? Any fish biting over on Hoover? I know, I think there's an app you can get on your phone. Yeah, I think so, that you can listen to CB while you're driving. Yeah, very cool. I actually think that's a good idea. The more I think about it, when I was in the service, I was a radio teletype operator, so we had to learn how to use the radio first before we could transmit the encoded teletype across the radio. And it was the same radio that you use, with a mic. Only the one in our rig was a really big one because we could set up a doublet antenna and shoot 1,000 miles easy if it was on top of a mountain. Yeah, nice, dude. And I thought about trying to track down an older ham radio, but I want an older one with like tubes and stuff in it that will still be working if there was, say, an EMP or something of that nature. Nice. We got a big old convoy trucking through the night. Run me, old convoy. Ain't she a beautiful sight? Convoy. I was with you, John. You knew I would be. You know, when I was in, actually, that's funny you say that. When I was in radio teletype school or whatever at Fort Campbell or Fort Gordon, Georgia, in Augusta, when you were getting sent from basics to there, X amount of people that had my MOS also had to go do Morse code. And me being as dyslexic as I am, there is no way I would have passed that course. I mean, heck, I barely passed the typing aspect of it. Yeah, man, Morse code. I was just glad I didn't have to go to that part of the school. Because if I hadn't passed the typing part in I think I was down to my last chance, I was going to have to recycle back into another class. And then, you know, and the worst part is you didn't have to type fast once you got out into the real army because they had what would have been the earliest versions of a word processor that there ever was, because it actually, you would type your message and it had a little screen, just really, you know, basic analog looking screen that would show you what you were typing, okay, and it would hold the message in the memory. And then when you got ready to send it, you powered up the radio and hit send, and it would send it all at once, you know. So it wasn't actually sending it while you were typing, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So you didn't really have to type fast anyhow. Yeah, it was. Oh, was it really for a ham operator license? I didn't know that. That's cool. That's interesting. I would never pass the class. Dot, dot, dash, diddy, diddy, dot, 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 dash, diddy, dot, dash, dot, dot, dash, dash, dot. Yeah, I didn't know that about a ham. I had to laugh. I was on the ham operators live YouTube channel last year or whatever, and we were talking about. I was talking about getting the ham radio in case, you know, a shit hit the fan, the shit hit the fan scenario. And some guy said, and I said, you know, I'm not going to go through and get the license stuff. I'm just going to have it for in case it happens. The guy said, well, you got to have a license. I said, you know, I'm pretty sure in the shit hit the fan scenario, the last thing I'm going to worry about is whether I'm licensed to try and communicate with someone when all other means of communications are down. And everybody laughed. Going bait fishing. Where you going, Chris? What are you fishing for? Oh, nice. I had a science teacher in junior high that had two spider monkeys that jacked off all the time during class. That is a true story. Well, you can't come in and just say you're going bait fishing, catch you later, and not at least give us some kind of details, Chris. That's a tease, man. You're killing me. I'm gonna have to sit here all day wondering what you was fishing for and if I knew a good place to catch them. Bluegill, oh cool. I know a good place, but you can't go there by yourself. I have to take you. But if you want to fill up your bait tank, I can hook you up with probably 20 or 30 big bluegill in about, I don't know, 30 minutes maybe. Yeah, they are, and anyone can make a doublet antenna. All it is though, you may see some. Well, you used to, probably don't see them anymore, but it'd be like two poles with a big wire stretched between them and a thing coming down in the middle. That's all a doublet antenna was, and it would enable you. The higher you got it, the further you could shoot, and I mean you could shoot 1,000 miles easy. I got sea monkeys, but got tug monkeys. Oh yeah, it was hilarious, man. He had a cover that he would put over their cage. You know what I mean? If it got to be too much of a distraction. Gonna get some boogie, boogie. Actually, I want to go get some. I'm ready for. I need some fresh fish. And I actually talked to Sonny yesterday. Mhm. No, I haven't Northwest. I'll have to jump over and check that out. Had to clean the monkey cage, right? Yeah, no doubt. You, my friend, get a detention and you're going to come in and clean the monkey cage out. And since it's been spring break, it's really dirty. Let me see, Northwest. I got to find it here. Da, 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 da. Where is it at? Northview, is it in your community or? Uh, nope, I don't see it there. Let's check your shorts. I don't see it there neither. Channel page under other. I don't see an other. I see home, video, short, live, playlist, and community. Under other. I don't see one that says other. Let's see. Northview merchandise, maybe. Okay. Is it the NBO shirt? That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hell, I ain't got money for nothing right now. Who am I kidding? Oop. There we go, says the blind man. Uh-oh, where we at? There it is. Yeah, I found it. Ah, I get it. A huge in. Okay, yeah. I'm with you. And because I'm not a wrestling fan, I missed that. It was going right over my head. That's somewhere. What time is it? I'm already getting droopy eyes. Yep, right at 8 o'clock, huh? Wonder how long Dad'll sleep today. Depends on how long he was up, I guess. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, it will. Y'all ever see these little lights? You know what I'm talking about? See them? They're right there, the little things on the hip. They're pretty cool. Run on a little battery pack. I mean, they're not anything you use on your boat or whatever, you know what I mean? I have them around the deck. But I found them in a box. I forgot I had them. It's kind of one of those pleasant surprises, you know, going through boxes of crap when you move and you don't know what all you put where. I'm a Yankee. If you ain't Cuban, you're up north. I'm a Hoosier. And according to people down south, that would make me a Yankee also, wouldn't it? And it doesn't matter where you're from. I'm probably an asshole to many people. Or a butthole, I'm sorry. Yeah, I reckon I'll drink my last Red Bull for the day. Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Text me. I know it's rude to text, but I'm trying to get someone to come up on the thing. And I don't know where Russ is at. I need to text him. I think I got his number. I think I'll text him. Man, I should have opened my bedroom window last night as cool as it was. That'd been nice to have some cool, fresh air blowing through there. Coffee County, Tennessee. Heck yeah. My family's from Harlan County, Kentucky. Yes, Smallwater, I think he is in the Ozarks or something like that. Now that you mention it, I didn't know when they were leaving, but he was talking about that. Well, he may not have any signal where he's at or something. You'd think surely he had some Wi-Fi or something. Well, I don't know. You know, it's a cabin out in the mountains. You may not have anything, and the whole purpose behind it is to not have that stuff. Oh man, what do you want, little dude? Oh. Here you go, Max. I was going to put this down there for you to lay on, buddy. I'm sorry. Try that right. Where'd you go, man? I lost you. Huh? Oh, buddy, go over and lay down. I got it for you, you knucklehead. All right, Indiana Chris, man, have a good day, whatever you're going to do today. Yeah, that's very cool. You know, when people who are opposed to flags, it's history. It's part of history. And if it's not used in a racist manner to just fly it, like you said right there, because there are these POWs who gave their life fighting for what they believed in at the time, their country, even though it probably wasn't the right side to be on because of slavery and all, but still, they have the right to be honored. Where I'm from, man, I got this flagpole. It's about, I don't know, 18 feet high or whatever, and I've got my post hole digger from the mailbox, and I was waiting on it to rain good for a couple of days, and I was going to dig a hole and mount that post hole or mount that flagpole, but I can't do the post hole digger right now. There ain't no way. And more rough. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I probably won't be able to do that until after July or whatever and ruin the whole summer of having my new flag hanging out front. I got a flagpole rebuilt kit thing. See that? And it's got the pulley in it and it's got set screws. So it goes on top, you know what I mean? And it come with the rope and the hooks and everything, but I don't like the hooks it has for the flag, so I'm going to go buy some myself. And but I was planning on having it up by the 4th of July, you know what I mean? But guess that's probably not going to happen. Guess where I got it at? Temu. This is the first thing I got from there that was actually worth buying. I got like some old cheap socks and stuff for mowing the grass, to wear in my tennis shoes for mowing the grass and stuff like that. But the only other thing I ever get from there is like stickers and stuff like that of Volkswagen vans. I don't know if I mentioned. I'd have to show you my desk to understand, I think, but let's see if I can do it. No, I can't because the camera faces this way. But anyway, my desk is like an old Western style, like cowboy desk thing or whatever. And it's got the regular desk down here, and then it has two cabinets that open that it sets up on top of this on 4 legs. And there's the 2 little braces in the back that you screw in and they hold it up to keep it from moving or whatever so it don't fall off. Well, since we moved here, I hadn't screwed them into the 2 little post things yet. And it's right by the thermostat. Well, I went to get the mail last week, I think it was, in the evening time. And Dad gets up and decides he's going to adjust the thermostat because it's too cold. And I have no idea how, but he pulled that shelf almost all the way off. And it's got all my Volkswagen vans sitting up on top of it. Plus his trophy from like 1961 state flat track champion, or road race champion, and a pocket watch that's on a little piece of wood and it's got like a glass dome over it. All that stuff fell on the floor. And I got lucky, only one of the Volkswagen vans broke, and it's really one I don't care about anyway. I just happened to pick it up one day. Yep, you're right, Ruff. That is the American way. Yep, you're right, Northview. Yeah. I honestly think DC tries to keep us all separated and fussing with each other so we don't pay attention to how bad they're stealing from us. I forget, I watched Rand Paul yesterday speaking on the floor of Congress or the Senate, whichever it is. And I forget how many billions of dollars we've sent to the Ukraine. I'm talking $100 billion kind of stuff. And no accountability whatsoever for that. Just here's the money, enjoy. And he made a comment that was right. It said, it used to be we talked about the industrial war complex in private in hushed tones in the halls of Congress. He said, well, they're at the point now they just say it out loud. And they say, well, that money goes to them, which it'll all come back to us because they'll be ordering, military stuff or whatever. Like, really? So, we're starving here and we got, we're sending billions of dollars over there to support them. And there are some billions of it that are going to support people's pensions and things like that. Yeah, you can't do anything about it. If you want to see something hilarious to see a good example of freedom of speech, Los Angeles County has a council meeting 2 days a week, I think Tuesdays and Fridays. It's broadcast live on YouTube. And because it's California, when you have public comment, they can get up there and say anything they want. They can call them effing pieces of crap. I mean, and dude, I'm telling you, if you ever, some afternoon you're not doing, I think it's on today even, and if you just search YouTube, LA County City Council meeting, or you could just search Smoke and Scan. He's the dude that usually covers it live. Smoke and Scan, because he also does like live police chases and stuff from around the country. He scans, channels. But every week he has the LA Council meeting on, and it's usually the second half of it's usually public comment. And man, dude, it is so freaking hilarious. They got one old guy comes up there with long gray hair. He's a lawyer, retired and about half nuts, but he comes up there with a goat puppet and he lets the goat talk to the council and calls them effing dickheads. And I mean, just it's hilarious. They get 3 minutes for topics that are on the board of discussion that day, and then 1 minute for general topic. And you'll see freedom of speech in the funniest way you've ever seen it. And the guy that, like the president of the council dude or whatever, he even says before it starts and about halfway through it, now I'd have to warn you ahead of time, you may hear things that aren't appropriate or may offend you or whatever during this meeting, but due to the First Amendment, they're allowed to come up and say whatever they want to say to an extent, keep it on topic, But yeah, if you want to see something funny, just look for Smoke and Scan. I know John likes that name, Smoke and Scan, because he sits around and gets high. He lives in California, so he sits there and gets high and, does city council. And then the rest of the day and the evening he searches for live police chases around the country. If I was smart, I'd be sleeping right now and be up when Pop wakes up instead of being half asleep and then him wake up and be like, oh, shit, I'm dragging. Yeah, Northview, I'm telling you, dude, give it a look. Yeah, exactly, Ruff. But I'm telling you, man, they actually have a guy that comes up there every meeting or every other meeting, and he's got a swastika on his the front of his. Oh shit! I spilled my Red Bull. He's got a swastika on the front of his shirt, and he spews all kinds of racist redneck crap, and it's hilarious. And there's nothing they can do about it. I think one guy comes up there with a shirt on and says something like, "Who got the pussy?" And then one lady comes up there and she's a Grammy winning singer or something. And she may have been famous at one time. I don't know. But she gets up there and she'll do the 3 minutes of topics that they have for that day's meeting. And then on the minute of general discussion, she always sings a song. She uses she'll take a song that's like used to be a popular song or whatever, but she'll change the words aimed at the council people and she'll sing it out. And I guess there's this one top mic saying something racist, and almost every one of them say the same thing when they're done. And F you, so and so, get off our council or resign, you effing redneck or racist and stuff. It's hilarious. Smoke and scan. Oh yeah, I mean, you can't. Freedom of speech is freedom of speech. There, don't get me wrong. The socialists trying to run this country are trying to say, well, hate speech is violent. No, it ain't. Fuck you, you pussy. It's not violent. It's speech. It doesn't physically harm you. And they're going to try to ban part of the First Amendment based on the fact of inciting violence or something, which is a bunch of bullshit. That's when you move down to Kentucky to your family's property and you just live down there and make sure that there's only one way in and out of that valley. You know what I mean? Or as they call it down there, you can only get into holler one way. You go up the road in the holler, you can't get out. You got to turn around. Mayhem and miracles. Good morning, Pop. Damn it. Hey, you're supposed to tell me when you got to get up. You hear? Ah, damn it, Pop. You don't need to be walking. I know you. Here, just go over there and turn your tail. But I don't care. You're supposed to holler at me. Turn around and sit down. Don't worry about your being everywhere already. It don't matter. I ain't worried about that part. I'm worried about you falling down. Yeah, do not get up this floor until I get you something walking. See, I'm putting that alarm on that bed today, but I'll know every time you get up from now. You know what I mean? I was supposed to put it on there a week ago. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about you getting up and falling. I don't care about the floor, Pop. That part don't matter. The part I care about you getting out of bed without telling me. Now hold on, I'm gonna get the red rocket. Fucking kidding me. I shall return. I'm going to be a little bit, probably about 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. If y'all want to hang out, that's fine. If you don't, I'll close it up when I come back. Alrighty then. Hey, good morning, Dave. Morning, Lisa. Morning, Evan. How
What's
are you,
up?
buddy?
What's happening, y'all?
I just had to help Bob for a minute.
Good deal.
He got out of bed and I forgot he didn't have a pull-up on because we had to get him up off the floor this morning and get him in bed, and we were both maybe a little exhausted by the time that happened. And I forgot to put a pull-up on, so he was headed to the bathroom.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I got an hour ride.
I don't even care about that part. Hold on, little man. I'll hook you up. And I open the door, you can go in and out at your leisure. There you go. What'd you say? You got an hour drive?
Yeah, I got an hour drive to my first stop.
Yeah, cool. We'll hang out with you till then. I ain't got, it's not like I got anywhere else to be right now. But I don't care about the mess or nothing. I just freaked out because he was up and walking without a walker or anything. And I was like, here it goes.
Definitely don't want him to fall down, that's for sure.
Oh, I got up this morning. He was laying on the floor in the bedroom. No
okay?
idea. Yeah, he's fine. He didn't get hurt or nothing, but I had no idea how long he'd been laying there. When I asked him, he said for about a day and a half. So, and so it took me about 45 minutes to get him up in the bed.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so far, Dave, it looks like I'm on my own. I don't know what happened, Derek. Or I think Rustic's on vacation somewhere, but I don't know what happened, Derek. He didn't come up. He didn't come up yesterday, so that's all right. This ship doesn't sail on a crew; it sails on its own. Let's see here. You know, I got this really good stuff for, believe it or not, it's for the dogs. It's called Nature's Miracle. You know, white jug with red lettering and stuff. As far as urine smells and stuff goes and stains, there's nothing better. This stuff will get it completely out and gone off your carpet. Not that there's any, where he was at's wood lamb, so it ain't a problem. But if you have pets or anything, and I use it for when Dad has, you know, an issue like this morning, and this stuff is awesome, man. It's the best stuff I've ever found in all my life of having pets, and it will eliminate. It doesn't mask. It doesn't hide. It eliminates any odor and stains. I don't know what it's made of. I order it by the gallon from Amazon. Damn, that hat's hot. I'm sorry, Max.
Yeah, I might have to go get some of that.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's kind of salty, but a gallon goes a long ways because I mix it like 50-50 water and that stuff. And I'm telling you, if you got a stain, even an older stain on your carpet, you spray that stuff on it, let it sit for about 15 minutes or so, and come back and blot it up, it'll be gone. If it ain't, I'll buy the jug back from you, because I could always use it. But I can only do it. I can only do that around the 20th of the month.
Is any of y'all following the Big Rock tournament this weekend or this week?
No, I seen something about that. I just seen a blurb, you know, online or something. Is it a bass tournament, isn't it? Or is it like a real big catfish tournament? I
Say what,
forget.
Buggy?
Is it a bass tournament or a big catfish tournament? I seen something that said, you know, Big Rock National something or whatever.
It's a Blue Marlin tournament.
Oh, Blue Marlin, really? Yeah, no, I ain't familiar with any of that kind of stuff. That's way out of my league. If it breathes saltwater,
the boat yesterday. Yeah, it's saltwater.
Yeah.
I know the boat yesterday, the boat called Release. He was the first one to weigh a fish over 500 pounds and got $1.7 million.
No kidding. Jeez, dude.
Yes,
So
sir.
I imagine these guys are kind of serious about what they're doing out there this week.
Oh yeah, they're real serious about it.
Morning, Jimmy. Yeah, that's uh, I've seen that on actually on regular TV before, like Discovery Channel or something like that. That, I don't know if it was the same tournament, but and the other one that gets me is tuna. Man, these guys weigh them big tunas and they're like big money.
Yes, sir. They big money tuners.
Yeah, the tuna, you ship that stuff to Japan, man, they'll buy you a car, a house, and 2 kids. And a woman on
Yes,
the
sir. They
side.
sure will.
Yep. And a woman on the side if you want it for one of them big tunas. Yeah, I still got 18 people hanging around. I appreciate y'all hanging around while I was gone.
Yeah, we go catch bluefin tuna every year around December, January.
Oh, really? Yeah, shit,
It's pretty
he's
fun
awake.
time.
I thought,
It's a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot of daggone work.
oh, I'll bet. Yep, I'll be right back. I thought he was sleeping. Hey, Pop, you need some coffee? Huh? You need some coffee? Yes. All right, I'll make you some. Hold you out for a minute. Thank you. Nah, you ain't got to thank me. It's what I do. Let's get some light up in this place and make it look like a house, not a mausoleum. I'm still here, brother. I can hear you.
Yeah, tuna. That's a lot of work catching them things. And you can only catch one within every 24 hours.
I am going to attempt to make iced tea again today. And anyone who's been following my iced tea journey knows that I can't make iced tea worth a damn. I'm trying though. Come on now. Wherever. Oh shit, I left them out. Left the bed of cheddars out. I can't do that. Oh goodness. Where did you say you was headed to?
I'm going to Cameron, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
The big city of Cameron. I'm coming through Rayford right this second.
You said racetrack?
No, I'm coming through Rayford.
Oh, okay.
But
No.
there is a motocross track over here, buggy, right outside of town here.
Oh yeah? Cool. I know Eldora Speedway had big races this week.
Yeah, they did.
I watched some of them on YouTube.
I'm gonna go to the world.
I can remember going over there when I was a kid. It's only about, heck, I'd say an hour and a half from here, maybe, depending on who's driving.
Man, if I lived an hour and a half from there, I'd be there every time the gates was open.
Yeah, I was 18 last time I went over there. I'm 60 now.
We're gonna go the next big race they have up there. We'll go up there. Or the next big late model race they have.
Yeah,
They have
and
a
then
bunch of
over
sprint
here
cars.
by me, they got Winchester Speedway. They have big race every year.
I've never been to Eldora. I definitely want to go.
No, I went and seen the Outlaws run at Eldora and bar none the hardest accelerating cars I ever seen, man.
Yes, sir. Them boys who drive them things, they tote around their testicles in a wheelbarrow.
Yeah. Yeah. And you
They've
gotta
got,
have
they've
cojones.
got biggins.
You gotta have cojones as big as a coconut. I guess somebody had a pretty good wreck the other night.
Yeah, old Scott Bloomquist, he got in a bad wreck.
Yeah, I seen a blurb on it online. Just because I cruise through different headlines and stuff, I very rarely stop to read it. I just catch enough information to make it sound like I know what's going on and different stuff.
Yeah, that wreck, that was just
It's
bad.
going to be a question on Jeopardy.
Yeah, that wreck, that was a bad deal.
Okay, let's get that. I'm going to want a nutty buddy with it, I imagine. Oop. You want a nutty buddy with that, bud?
Yeah, I want to know that.
I figured you might. No, she's still sleeping.
They've done the surgery to remove all the toes.
You hear that?
You can put yourself on that person's shoes and tell them you're there.
For free help, call 1
You hear that?
No insurance adjustments
All
are already
right.
making with this ad.
What are we doing here? That's why I'm here.
Here, little guy, let me unhook you so you can go in there and lay down. You all been running out all day long. You're killing me.
Call 1-800-2 Keller and Keller. Right here.
Keller and Keller. You kill them and we'll get you off.
Call now.
They kill you, we'll make
Would
you
you
a
buy
family
life
rich.
insurance policy and do your rate increase every 5 years? What if $9.95 a month bought you less than $1,000? Sadly, many policies that things by today fail to make
This ought to be interesting.
You could buy a policy that might not give you that leverage you need most. Call now for free information on the Single Care Plan from Senior Life Insurance Company. The Single Care Plan guarantees your rates cannot increase. Your benefit will never decrease. There is no medical exam, and you will have lifetime coverage. You could qualify for $30,000 whole life protection and rates start as low as $5 per month. With the Single Care Plan, your coverage is guaranteed. Unlike other policies that will cover you for 2 years.
You just stay home here, all right? Yeah. Go in there and use the bathroom or something, so I like to. Sorry about the League of Fever, guys, but it is what it is.
That's a pretty good show.
Yep, it's on every morning from 8 to 9 on MeTV.
Leave it to Beaver.
Yep, me and Granny used to watch it every day. Heck, I'm gonna be wore out by noon. Hey, around the Rhino, how are you, buddy? Yeah, Jimmy, it's good stuff, man. I promise you. Here, I'll go get the jug so you can see what it looks like.
Oh, Lord, what they got going on up here. Oh, they got traffic stopped.
Yeah, right there's what it looks like. Nature's miracle. I guarantee it's the best stuff you can get.
Definitely gonna have to check it out. Because I got a kid that makes a mess every day.
For instance, when I gotta wash towels and stuff that Dad's peed on, like his shorts or whatever, gym shorts and stuff, I put a cap full of that in there and takes care of it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out.
Yeah. Yeah, you can use it in a carpet cleaner, and I just put it in a squirt bottle.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Just put it in a squirt bottle.
Yeah. I don't know how many long days like this I got left in me. I know that. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, we started the process with the social worker about getting him put somewhere because I'm running out of steam. I ain't going to lie.
I totally understand that, buddy.
I did make a video last night of what I go through some evenings, and I think I may upload it just for other caretakers to let them know they're not alone out there. I'm also doing it.
For somebody that's never had to deal with that, they don't understand.
I would have never known, you know what I mean? Had I hadn't just started doing it, I would have never had a clue.
I had to see my great grandma go through that stuff, boy, and it was tough on my aunts and uncles to take care of.
Yep, that dementia's tough. The bad part is I'm the only one there is. They ain't nobody else to do it here.
Right,
Yeah, John, I know it, man. I looked in the mirror yesterday and thought, who the hell is that guy? And
all my aunt and uncles, they was 5 of them, so they had help.
Yeah, see, and that would be, I would give anything to have someone come over a couple of days a week, and say, okay, dude, take off, do what you need. I've been doing it about 6 years now.
But doing it all by yourself, boy, that's tough there.
Yeah, me and Mom, and she started going blind, so now it's a little tougher. She does, helps me the best she can. And it's a lot of help too. And then the best thing happened, we got hospice started working with us, and they're a big help. There's a lady comes, in fact, I think she comes today to give him a shower, and then the nurse comes twice a week. And, they take care of getting all his medicine and stuff or they order it, I go pick it up still. In fact, I got to go there sometime today if I can. Where he seems pretty decent as far as having his wits about him. Yeah, John, they're awesome, aren't they? We use a company here called Heart to Heart, and these people are unbelievably awesome. And if you have a family member who has cancer or something like that, and is starting in that you have to care for them, have your doctor write you a referral to someone to get you some help, because I had no idea about it. And his pain doctor that put his pain pump in, when it finally got turned up as high as it could go and they couldn't do no more with it, they're the ones that told us about hospice and said that they would get us in touch with them. Or they gave me a card and said, here, they gave me 2 different cards and said they were both like local and they're both pretty good. Hey, Gig, how are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I actually listened to a thing yesterday about the Catholic Church and the criteria to become a saint. I mean, I guess. And it's pretty interesting, really. I listened to it while I was mowing. One day I'm mowing, I listened to a thing about serial killers, and the next day I'm listening about how to become a saint. What is it, Skeeter? Oh, cool, man. Have you got an alert? So, oh, well, you probably don't because it's a stealth thing. I was going to say, so I'd get an alert. I'd like to watch it, brother. I follow one guy that used to do that stealth camping stuff. Comes in there, giving him a hard time now, and kissed him on the forehead. Look, first she said, "You're in trouble. You fell in the bedroom." Around 8 p.m. Eastern. I think that's what I am too, is Eastern. I'm going to set an alarm for that because I like to watch that, brother. Oh, that's not it. What, little man, huh? What you whining about, buddy, huh? Hold on. All right. I have to do that, set alarms and stuff, or I'll never remember. Hey, now I'll mute your mic a little bit when you got to talk. I'll unmute it because the road noise. Okay, that's better. It's not so bad now.
Yeah, I rolled the window up.
Okay, but if you got a smoke or whatever, you need the window down, just let me know.
10, folks.
I usually turn the camera off when I'm smoking, but today it is what it is.
I know that's right.
It's marked for not for kids anyway, so if you're letting your kids watch me, you really, really need to reevaluate your life. I wouldn't even let my kids talk to me, let alone watch this.
I got another King Mackerel tournament this weekend. Well, I hope we do good again.
Say what, man? I was going. What'd you say?
I got another King Mackerel tournament this weekend.
Oh, cool.
We finished second the first one. We finished third this past weekend.
That's cool. How far they pay out?
They pay out a right good ways down. The first.
Oh, okay. So you made a little money then.
Yeah, the first tournament of the year, we got 28,000. The tournament this past weekend, we got 42,000.
You're shitting me, dude. I'm coming down and hang out with you. I'll be a deckhand or something for 5% or something like that. Shit.
There was 252 boats this past weekend.
No kidding. Hell, I'll come down and do it just to watch you guys. I'll videotape it or send
It's a fun time,
it.
man. It's a good time.
Oh, I bet it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it can't be easy, but still, it's got to be cool.
It's fairly easy. There ain't a whole lot to it.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, after Dad's gone, I'll be able to do stuff like go down to J Dogs a couple times a week, fish and stuff like that.
There you go.
Not deck in the hand. Okay, hey, 42K, John. Whatever you want, brother.
Yeah, but
oh shit, man! I gotta laugh. If I
can look
can't
up the
laugh.
tournament we fished.
What's that?
I said you can look up the last tournament that we fished.
Yeah.
It was called the Jolly Mon King Mackerel Tournament out of Ocean Isle Beach.
I gotta find. I don't know what I've done with my notepad now.
They should have all the pictures and stuff up by now, I would think.
You got stuff on it on your channel?
I
didn't know.
I don't think I've got anything uploaded on there yet.
Okay, I didn't know if there was a link or something I could follow.
Now, if you got Facebook?
No.
You don't have Facebook, okay?
No, never had it.
Now them boys there at the fishing center that we fish against, they have actually got a YouTube channel. I think it's called OIFC TV.
Say it again.
It's OIFC
Okay.
TV. It's on you. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll look that up then. That's cool.
But they should have the video from all the weigh-in stuff from this weekend.
Yeah.
We weighed in on Sunday. We fished Sunday.
Yep. Now Palmetto used to do some weigh-ins there by him. He's in the Carolinas somewhere, I think, but catfish tournaments. But he would do a live at the weigh-ins, which I thought was pretty interesting. I watched him. I liked it.
Yeah, he's in South Carolina there at Santee.
Yep.
That's about 2 hours from my house, 2.5 hours from my house.
I did catch some guy's video last night. He's fishing over on Watts Bar where Jody and them used to fish a lot. And I watched his video for a while. He was catching some nice fish. But he was fishing in a place I had never seen. I always look at the background for landmarks and stuff.
Right.
And he was fishing in a place I had never seen before.
Yeah, I fished this past weekend. We actually fished off the coast of Georgetown, South Carolina.
Yep.
We run about 90 miles.
Out in the sea?
Well, we actually run down the beach. I wasn't about 3 miles off.
Okay.
Run
Yep.
like 90 miles down.
I see. Yep. I'm following you.
I could see land all day.
But there were some pretty good landmarks on this guy's video. That my best friend's mom lives in Jamestown, which ain't but a hour and a half or so from Watts Bar. And so all I got to do is get on Google Maps and find roughly where he was. I mean, you can only see so much and try to triangulate or whatever and figure out how far out they are, but at least if it gets you in the general area, then you can just use your equipment to find out where they're at.
Right.
And I'm sorry, every time I turn the camera on, I don't ever catch fish, so I don't do no live fishing no more.
I don't either. I have all my fish are camera shy.
That's it. I'm telling you, I've done like Stand Day, for instance. I was carp fishing when Stand Day first started, and I'd come up on Stand Day, and one Sunday, 10 minutes before it starts, I catch about an 11-pound carp and a smaller one. So then I got my rods, wait until he goes live, and you can cast out, and I never caught another fish for 2 hours.
Hey, that's the way it works.
I don't understand it, and I swear by it.
That's the way it works.
Yep, it's funny.
You got TikTok, Buggy?
No.
Okay.
The only thing I do is YouTube. Is about the only thing I do. I used to do pretty active on Instagram, but they sent me a nasty note one time, said that my comments weren't good or whatever, so I don't go in there no more. Fuck them.
I don't blame you.
I believe in free speech.
I do too. I don't blame you a bit. But I've got a video that a buddy of mine that was with us Sunday, he done a bunch of video and stuff for us. And I got a video that he made that I'm gonna put on YouTube, TikTok.
Yep. Okay, cool. Hey, John, see, you're like me, dude. I look for landmarks, and then I get in. Like you said, if you can get yourself close, you can find the spot eventually. And I mean, like that one at Watts Bar, I wouldn't go live and show it to nobody. I mean, I'm sure the guy doesn't know I watched his video or anything, but I wouldn't reveal nobody's fishing spot ever. But they may want to get a little wiser with their camera placements. All I'm saying.
And that was like us Sunday. Us and one other boat was sitting on the bait pod. We caught the fish, and after we caught the first fish, within 20 minutes there was 30 boats sitting where we were at.
Yep, guarantee it.
And there won't but one other boat that seen us catch that fish.
That's amazing, isn't it?
He called everybody he knew. Yeah, I think they called everybody they knew.
Yeah, no doubt. And I'm not going to say stuff like that pisses me off, but stuff like that pisses me off, especially if it's in the tournament. I don't care if you come there and fish afterwards. But don't come there right when I'm fishing there during a tournament. That's wrong. That's why guns and homicide should be legal in America. Mhm. I go fishing to get away from people anyway. I don't want nobody coming around when I'm fishing. That's my time. Like I don't mind. I like doing stand day and stuff like that just for fun on an early morning or something. But I don't do no tournaments or nothing. For one, I don't catch enough fish or big enough fish to even think about doing a tournament. About all I got around here is channel cats. Yeah, that's a good idea, John. Actually, I never thought of that. Instead of hooting and hollering when you catch a big one, just keep your mouth shut. Hmm. If you ever notice, like Parker, for instance, you never can really tell where he's at. And the one thing I noticed, the fish he posted on Catfish Weekly or whatever, the only thing I notice is the log on the bank there where he fishes there. It's one of his honey holes. I have no idea where it's at, but I just know what the bank looks like right there.
Could you arrange for me to obtain these electrocardiograms and have them examined by independent cardiologists?
Yeah, Gig, I heard something on the weather last night. I was watching the news and I just wasn't really paying a lot of attention to it, but I was watching it and they was talking about some, big rain coming Florida's way. Wonder if it has something to do with how big that lake is, John, that makes that storm peter out like that. You know what I mean? The moisture or something coming up out of the lake, cooling the air or something. And I've done a horrible job on my Band-Aid or my whatever you call it last night. It sucks.
These poor gentlemen really have it made. They're too weak to work. None of them recover, but
Keep an eye on Pop. It's going to be a long day with him, I can tell, because he's up and active already this morning, which means he's going to want to get up and walk around and do shit. He don't need to be walking around this week right now. Yeah, that's what it looked like, didn't it, dog? I mean, it looked like they were going to get a lot of rain. Hey, Terry, how are you, buddy? Hey, Nubby, you're going in and out if you can still hear me. That may be my last Red Bull till tomorrow. I don't know. I got to check my bank account. It's going to be close. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. They come across the state like that. Different temperatures, different amounts of moisture, and different types of moisture. Yeah. Yep. You know what's funny? I noticed here, Interstate 70 runs across the country. It's about 24, 25 miles south of me. And for most of my life in the wintertime, the snowstorms they'd say, and there's a line north of Interstate 70 that's going to get, X amount of snow and everything. And then the last decade or so, it seems like it's shifted and it's like a line south of Interstate 70 is going to get X amount of snow and they're going to get a dusting north of there. But it's like it's shifted for some reason. And for all my life, it was the other way around. My left-handed scissors, man. I keep them hid so nobody messes them up. Yeah, John, I think you're right. It has a little bit. You're hearing more tornadoes, Iowa and Missouri and stuff like that, as opposed to Nebraska and out that way. Which I'm don't get me wrong, they still get them over in Nebraska and stuff, but not. It used to be Nebraska, and what's the other one? I can't think of it. I think I'm gonna take this thing off. Maybe your ain't shipped it yet. No, I'm pretty sure there's something that's happened, as far as that weather pattern goes. I'm sure I could send an email to the local weather guy and he'd be able to tell me what it is. Yep, I'm going to take this off and let this air out a little bit today. I think it needs to get some air myself to help it heal faster. You just don't want to touch it on anything.
I've familiarized myself with David Caseman's finding. I hope you've also familiarized yourself with the legal aspects.
Oh, come on now.
David's attorney, he's retained Mr. Arthur Wendell. He wanted me to be aware of the full consequences if anything should happen.
Don't want to cut up in there too far with them scissors. There we go. Now we're making progress.
And he is very evil. You might say formidable. Shall I report that you reconsider?
Yep, that may not work. Oh, that's right. There's a Band-Aid under there. That's why.
If he wants to call off our arrangement,
Psych.
if I'm to continue, I've got one my hand tied. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Perry Mason. Yep, Gig Perry Mason's on now. And Leave It to Beaver just finished. And it won't be long. It'll either be turned to Ancient Aliens or some kind of freaking Westerns. Some of the wound cleaner with alcohol in it. I don't know why it's got alcohol in it, but it does. And it can be just a tad bit painful. I got this is behind, by golly, I think. But actually looks like it's healing up real good. I don't see no infecting or nothing. You know what I mean? So, as far as I'm concerned, it's about time to put a Band-Aid over it and one of them little splints so I don't bump it and commence to living regular again. Give John the finger. It don't look, it's not that bad anymore, man. You know what I mean? It's really not, it's just, a little gross. But so you see that nail bed right there? I think I may get some fingernail back on it. I don't know. Sorry for any of you that have a weak stomach. My bad. I apologize. Didn't think about warning you ahead of time. Yeah, I seen that, John. Just the other day, actually. Mom and them were watching that. Exactly. Yeah, that's what they think. The RH, they can't determine the origin, I think is the word I'm looking for of it. Yep. Woo, yeah, buddy. That'll let you know it's got alcohol in it pretty quick. Yep. Oh, shoot. I ain't took my medicine yet today. I'll be back.
As for this high-powered lawyer here, he's flirting with a felony manslaughter charge.
Now let's start the light.
That's pretty gnarly.
The Carol Burnett Show, tonight at 11:10 Central.
When did I call the filter? When I saw my daughter's avocados.
Of course, we filter is a permanent gutter solution, so you never have to worry about costly damage from clogged gutters again.
It's easy as calling to make.
So we filter today, or visit thefilter.com.
I am Tony Hawk, and like many of you, I take a statin to reduce cholesterol.
Took the Band-Aid off and let it air out a little bit. Yeah, I think they need to, I think it needs to be out in the air a little bit, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna let it air out for about an hour, then I'll put the gauze back on.
I can find adult diapers, pads, even my mom's nutrition shakes, all at a great price. Plus, it's delivered right to my door. And with AutoShip, I saved 30% on my first order, and I get a discount with every repeat delivery. Thanks to Carewell, I'm able to be the caregiver my mom deserves. Save 30% on your first order and get fast free shipping. Shop
Okay,
Carewell
buddy.
today.
You know, that commercial remind me of the best part about hospice, pull-ups, mattress pad things, you know, disposable ones and all that. It's all free. They bring it all to us, which is awesome. Walker, wheelchair, everything like that, they bring. I didn't know I had to give the wheelchairs and the walker and stuff back, but I see they got like those you can't peel off stickers with serial numbers and stuff on them. So I'm thinking you don't get to keep those, but that's all right. I don't want them anyway. It was like when I was racing dirt bikes all the time, you know, there's one thing you never done. You never walked on someone's crutches that was hurt or whatever. You know how people would mess around and walk on crutches? Nope, never. That's as most bad luck you can ever have. How cool, John. Tell Mom I said hey. I'm smearing my jello. You guys are sick people, man. But I fit right in, so it works. Hey, John, maybe the rain will hold off and you won't have to. Maybe you can go fishing a little bit today before it comes. Nah, that's a bad idea. About time you get out there, all hell will break loose. I like turtles. My thirst. That was a bad idea. Stupid ass. Let's see.
Draw disability and stay alive.
Oh, Perry, I know you're bucking Artie Wendell in a liability action. And I know these things can be expensive. Wendell was even pushing me to press manslaughter charges against you. Naturally, I'm not going to do that. Or anything until I get the coroner's report.
What about the pictures?
I can't get Perry off the
Man, it's so nice out right now.
There's not a
I can be your new dad. I'm going to have to maybe pass on that. Well, no, I'm about as brain dead as she is, so maybe it'll work. But it's so nice out, man. I wish I could take my laptop out front and sit in the shade, you know what I mean? But the Wi-Fi, for some reason, doesn't reach very far. Hold on, Pop. I don't know what you're doing, but I'll take care of it. What are you doing? Say, okay. Hold on. I got you back tomorrow. Hold on, man. I'm going to have to make sure we're going to be doing my hands. I got my Band-Aid off.
I believe we have a murder here. No,
I got it. That's all right. I got it back
I
now.
am a doctor, Mr. Mason.
I'll tell you
No,
something
I
a
won't
little
let
bit.
him dictate to me that no matter anything. I allow you to tell me what to do.
Okay, there you go.
You understand the purpose of a pre-game?
I just gotta watch it. I don't have anything on this thing. So that's something I'll wait. Here we go. Pull the pull up now. You wanna sit down and yeah, well, sometimes we're gonna have to toughen up a little bit here, right? I suggest your Band-Aid on your butt today.
Oh. Under the care of
Get you a good one.
Good day. You're a cardiologist.
You know, but
thought I heard someone follow me, and I looked up, and it looked like that was in the, oh, that's why I know.
Yes.
It looked like that was in the chair.
Huh.
Twice.
Yep. Evidently, he was calling.
Yeah, but I looked like he was in the chair.
Now,
I raised up and
when you
looked.
stand up on that, you stay up for a minute, 'cause I gotta replace this Band-Aid on your butt, all right? It's a medicated Band-Aid.
For what?
Well, you got the sore on your butt.
I better wipe first.
No, you didn't poop, you just got a sore on your butt. And if you poop, we'll take care of that part after you stand up. Just let me know if you poop or anything.
Since there was a qualified physician, Dr. Hardland present.
That you should give me the
Yeah.
shit.
Yep, and I gave him the Robin, and I'll give him another shooter, and let's see, 9 o'clock, yeah, I can give him a couple of the oxys right now too, that'll work, it keeps him in rotation with the other.
I raised up and looked, and it looked like that was in the chair. Of course, I can't see it at all.
I was gonna say, yeah, you look, but you can't see. But I had no idea when he went in there and fell down or anything.
And I thought, well, I just
Yeah.
dreamed that.
I'm putting the alarm in the chair or the bed tonight, whichever he sleeps in. Oh, don't drop the pill, little guy. I'll pick it up and take off running with it again. There we go. Picked the wrong time to take the Band-Aid off, didn't I?
There's something wrong.
How long has it been since you had a medical checkup?
And you know what? We'll change that after your shower today.
I feel fine, just fine.
Oh, here we go. You want to get this real quick before you try to get up?
He works all kinds
And I'm gonna go get you some fresh water for your medicine here. You can go ahead and get in the chair, Pop. You're fine. Okay, and up. There we go. Let me get one side of my thing.
Now I know why now I know why my children don't hurt, don't touch it, I can do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have anything on it right now, so we gotta be real careful.
Yeah.
What's that? My finger, I don't remember, I was changing my bandage. But then you gotta get it turned around and set it down and we're in like plan.
I just push
There
it.
we go.
Uh,
We're hopeful that we can negotiate. You mean you're offering to settle?
Here you go, you wanna take the medicine real quick?
Not until I've been.
There's two of you, you wanna take both of them at once or one at a time? Okay, you're the big ones though. Okay, there we go. I'll let you do the water, it's cold, it's just, I'm gonna go replace it when you get done.
I made a mistake. But I will not make the same mistake again.
Yeah,
From now on, we are
pretty good about it. I bet you look like I already know that right there, doesn't it?
it'll almost come back.
I think it will too, actually. It'll be close.
Don't worry.
I shouldn't have whined and went to the hospital. I should have just cleaned it and went about my business and kept mowing.
I want you to hear what I told you. Just one moment. I'm aware of the position in which I've apparently placed you, your company, and myself. But there are times when you have to fight as a matter of moral and ethical principle.
Yeah,
Even though it might
Just
be easier
slow.
or less painful or cheaper to give in. Cheaper.
takes me a while.
Ah,
Then my legs working.
I haven't finished.
I'm not used to getting up and right away, you know, I have to walk a little bit. Old legs.
Now I'm advising you most urgently, as well as the client. This is one of those times where you don't yield. However, whatever you, or Mr. Lamphere, or Dr. Hartland among you may decide to do,
Come on.
I'm still going to fight.
See, I gotta, when I get up, I gotta take a pain pill and a couple of aspirin, or 7, lay down, and let that pain pill take over so I can walk without my legs hurting.
The easiest way to take better control of your diabetes. This small wearable replaces the finger stick.
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be
On
cowboys.
my ankles, oh, you know, I
Teachers
used
to
to
be
be
doctors and lawyers and such.
I knew I couldn't know my diabetes anymore because it was causing my eyesight to go bad.
For my patients, getting on Dexcom G7 is the biggest eye opener they've ever had.
Yeah, Tilly caught, she had a long nail on her foot that looked like it was dying or whatever, and she called it on the door and ripped it off.
Did it hurt?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I gave her, had some of that medicine that they give me for cutting her toenails off, so I went ahead and gave her one of them. That's why she's sleeping so hard. Tilly tore her toenail off.
Down to the cliff.
Tilly had a toenail that was coming that was like old, and it was long, so it looked like it was almost dying or whatever, and she called it on something, and it ripped it off, and it was bleeding and stuff, and she yelped, so I gave her some medicine I had for her, and she'll be asleep for a while. But yeah, it was bled and everything. I had to follow her around trying to get a towel on it. You know how she is about touching her feet. She wasn't having it, let's put it that way. Okay, let's see. Put this up. Should be good for about an hour and a half, and we'll get to do it all over again. But I definitely picked the wrong time to take that Band-Aid off, didn't I? Hurt. So I reckon I better close it all back up, everything now. Probably ought to break some Relieve out. I was laughing the other day. I was like, man, you got a whole house full of serious narcotics and you can't touch none of them. Especially the first day when it happened. Shit. You know, little guy? What? Oh, here, I got some socks for you. I forgot, buddy. Hold on. I got these new socks. I think it gets changed today, actually, now that you mention that. I got to look at the date. I got them right here, Pop. And then you sit back, put your feet up, and I'll cover you back up. You was shivering cold. Now, give me about 5 minutes. Let me cover this back up, or you going to try to put them on? Can you do it? Stop. Can you do it, or you want me to what? If you can't do that, let me put my Band-Aid thing on. I'll come do it for you. But I got to cover my finger back up.
Here, I'll take care of it.
He's got them in his hands. Okay.
I will.
Let's see. There we go.
Light on, Dad. I can't see.
Gauze, tape,
You forget I can't see.
and we are good. Put them glasses over here so nothing happens to them. I like that pair. So what's everybody doing today? 21 people and no one chatting. Giving me a complex. Gauze, your buddy. Just like pads. Like a football pad almost. Damn it. I need to get that other wound rinse. Alcohol is way too much. Whew. Yeah, he took both of them. I had him take them while I was over. Damn it to hell. Where's my Neosporin? There it is.
It's cool out.
It was 49 degrees this morning.
Oh, goodness. It was 49 degrees this morning.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm sorry, little guy. I didn't see you there, buddy.
I'll do everything I can to see that you get a good settlement. But I don't believe he did die of natural causes.
What do you say?
I think someone deliberately caused your husband's death. I think he was murdered.
Remember Rexall drugstores or whatever? These are actually really good Band-Aids. They stick good. They also poke you really bad if you're not as careful as you should be.
Did you ever have a suspicion that your husband might have been faking a heart condition? We have motion picture films of him jumping rope, punching a bag, and sparring a little boy 2 days before he ended up in Hudson Yards. Your husband has been having problems.
What's the matter, buddy, huh? I suppose you won't go outside while I'm in the middle of this. Between you and Dad, I don't ever get a chance just to take care of myself, do I, huh? Killing you, Small. You're lucky I love you. If I didn't, I'd get rid of them by now. Hold on. There you go, buddy. Enjoy. You better not just sit there and look at me now, you little fucking weasel.
Was there anything unusual? Did your husband seem nervous or worried?
He was all shook up. Said he wasn't going to go. Jerry called somebody and then changed his mind. That's why I called Jerry.
Who?
Jerry. He was a timekeeper on the job where Jack worked before they had the attack. They were all friends, so I thought maybe Jerry could talk to her and settle it down before Wendell came.
And did he calm him down?
Well, he tried to, but it didn't do any good. And then Mr. Wendell came and picked us up.
And
We got to get some of that Neosporin ointment plus pain relief. That plus pain relief's the important part.
may I see your insurance policy?
Sure.
All right, man. 21 people in chat and not a word being said. I reckon what time is it? I'll just go ahead and shut it down, guys, since nobody wants to interact or anything. Ain't no sense in just leaving it up like that, I reckon. As soon as I get done doing what I'm doing, anyway.
The only good thing Jack did in his life. And boy, you should have heard him scream every time he had to pay a premium. He had the whole wallpaper with medical degrees.
From where?
I don't know. They were French. Anyway, then he gave me this cards and tongue. My heart started racing and skipping beats.
Woo, doggy.
The question is, was it beneficial? Now let's see. You look flushed. But beautiful. How you feeling?
Since you put it that way, I feel great. But I don't know if it's from your compliments or Dr. Cordera's treatment.
And the appointment card.
Yeah, that hurts a little bit today. I'm going to have to confess.
Oh. Get this card to the lab. See if they can lose some pain so it helps us get a rundown on that great cardiologist. All right. Oh,
Hey, Ernie, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you, man.
fully covered. Policy's backdated 3 years. Good. Well, I got on. Let's got time to punch in for the second shift.
Be careful, Paul.
Don't come off.
Any hard physical labor.
Oh, I'm honest. Besides, look at that.
Hmm.
Keeping the palm of my hand. I expect to spend most of the day.
Shit. That didn't. You. Hmm.
You like tacos, Steve? I can take a really long one. I'll try nappies. Nappy Tyler had a little taco stand around the corner. Might be worth your while.
Yeah, you can tell I'm not a professional at none of this stuff. Still hurting, damn it. Yeah, nobody reckon them ain't been coming up on the live, but what the hell, if they don't want to help a friend out, that's fine. I got people. I must have done something, piss them off or something. It's hard telling on me.
No, without preparing for the inquest. It's in 2 hours. Can you be there?
How's Chrissy? Ernie, how you doing, brother? Oh, man, I'm sorry, brother. There we go. Idiot, it's right there. Is that long enough, though? I don't know.
Yes, but to me, I'm head of this department, not to anyone else.
I'm sorry.
What's irregular about this?
There was no Rod Steele file on that drawer yesterday. I'm positive.
You might be mistaken. I'll check it out myself.
Oh, well, that's close enough. Gosh darn it. I'm over it. Ernie, brother, you know I'd help you if I could, but I was just now talking about that's the last Red Bull until tomorrow sometime. Sucks being an American sometimes. You're better off being a illegal immigrant.
Are you or someone you love struggling with an addiction to drugs or alcohol and want to be set free from the chains of addiction?
There we go. That's what I was looking for right there.
Get the help you need. From drug and alcohol addiction to dual diagnosis treatment. Confidential helpline.
That's a little better. Now for the, my goodness, it's good to have Gauze stuff to make padding. This is the best thing on earth.
My baby was born 2 months early and weighed only 3 pounds. This is the view I had of her in the NICU. My tip to you is,
But I do got a pack of smokes to get me, an extra pack to get me through till tomorrow, so that's good. You wouldn't like me if I didn't have any cigarettes. I get kind of grouchy sometimes. Now, come on, you got to stick down there like that, dagnabbit. There, we're cooking with oil now. There we go. Say what, Mom?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you said something.
No.
Don't forget we got oatmeal in there if Dad gets hungry.
Yeah, I know she's gonna call you today.
No, I said we have oatmeal in there in case Dad gets hungry.
Okay.
Yep, and then I gotta text Rena and tell her to call my number instead of yours. Then I gotta text Rena and tell her to call my number instead of yours.
Yeah. Well, I gotta get moving in a minute.
Well, I told her not to call till about 2 or so.
I'll tell you what, I know why my shoulders are sore. Put what on, Dad?
Yeah, from trying to pick Dad up. Of course, that's why they're sore.
Oh, goodness, my legs.
Dagnabbit. Hey, Squirrel, how are you, buddy? No. Somebody text me. 5 texts. J-Dog said to tell you hi and he loves you.
I love you too, J-Dog.
My position perfectly clear. It's true I'm here on petition of the attorney for the deceased, Amelia suspected. But certainly under the circumstances, officially, I don't know anything about the circumstances. Now, if the inquest proceedings establish possible criminal liability...
No iodine, Eric. Not gonna happen. Okay, cutting in and out. No worries, man. I just figured to make sure I didn't piss you off or nothing. Retired from YouTube. Roman candles are definitely great for social distancing. I agree 100%. You know what? I ain't fired a Roman candle off in probably 20 years. I'm going to buy me some of them this 4th of July. That's all I'm going to buy, some Roman candles. I haven't had none forever. They are fun, aren't they? I mean, you shouldn't shoot Roman candles at people or at your buddies back and forth. It's really not safe, but man, you add some alcohol, it sure becomes fun. Okay, let's finish doing our Band-Aid thing. We're getting close. We just got to fold this part over here like that and put some tape over it, and then we got all that padding right there. That is just the most wonderful thing ever in the world to keep me from crying, because I will cry. I just don't understand that wound wash that has alcohol in it. You know what I mean? Why would you put alcohol in something you're going to wash a raw wound in? There we go. One more and it's over. Little guy, there's nothing out there. What are you barking at? He did finally get revenge on his bunny. Remember me telling you about the bunny that would sit out front and tease him? Well, the other morning he was sitting out back here about 3 feet off the steps of the deck. And I opened the door a little bit and kind of whispered out to him, "Hey, you better get out of here. The little dog's getting ready to come out." And he just sit there, and the little dog heard me say it. He come running to the door, and I thought I had it closed enough where he couldn't fit out, but he wanted out. And he took, I'm telling you, man, the little guy's got like greased lightning. He's fast, but that rabbit was faster. But he took off after him. So I'm like, the rabbit's probably thinking, "Oh, shit, I didn't think he'd let the guy out on me. He hadn't done it yet before." Yeah, we're going to call that good. I got to text the hospice lady. There she is.
If you live in rural America and want better high-speed internet at home, Say hello to the new business.
Hi. Now a video conference? The confidence.
The new Usenet is Jupiter powered with unlimited data and faster speeds that
What you never tell.
What day is it?
we always love taking care of our house. But last year, Grandpa here broke his arm.
Oh, okay, I thought that was trash. It looks like you had to cut a section of the road out.
Refilter's patented filter technology keeps debris out of your gutters for good.
Want to buy a cream or a cheesecake? Huh? Yes, please. I'll get another. Well, I can't see.
I heard a loud noise, like sound like the truck. I thought it was trash day. I was like, oh shit, did I miss trash day?
Get another piece. My legs hurt today.
Plus, it's delivered right to my door. And with AutoShip, I saved 30% on my first order, and I get a discount with every repeat delivery. Thanks to Carol, I'm able to be the caregiver my mom deserves.
What, buddy?
For ordering it and free shipping, shop Carol.com today. You know about Medicare.
Oh, so she goes gets a piece of cheesecake. Now you want off the leash so you can go in there as opposed to outside and bark at the dudes cutting the road over there. You know what, man? I'll be so glad when you get older and don't run off and I can just open the door and leave it open. Hold on, I'm getting that boogie out of your eye. You know I can't have those boogie eyes on my dogs. Let me see. That looks pretty good. Go on. There. Max, you want me to move this cushion I sit there for you? I just thought it'd be more comfortable, buddy. Here, I'll move it. There you go. Now you can scoot back there and sit again. Poof. Okay, we got that. Got this. Got all that. Got all this. Hey, no. See, no, stop. I told you weren't going to bark at the guys out there cutting the road today. You was just out there, you could have heard it. Stand up there. And we're good for the day. Yeah, I reckon I'm gonna have to call AT&T and find out how to switch those phones over today. I got the cord that you can loop them together with each other, but that doesn't mean that the other phone's gonna be active. And knowing them, they're gonna tell me I need to go to the AT&T store or something like that, or they're gonna say they need to send me a SIM card, but there's gonna be a $35 service fee, and I'll be like, no, there's not. Okay.
Can't see you now. I said I can't see you now.
I saw the emergency report and said, I know. But when I got here, they told me that before Paul passed out the wine, he called my name and said one word, poison.
Wow, I never thought about the seatbelt thing, Jody.
Like Jack Davis, he did know. But we didn't. We pumped his stomach administered emergency medication.
All right, John, and maybe we'll end it. What do you think? If we're back in the reruns, we probably should end it before we jump the shark, hadn't we?
Oh, you got to help me. I can't see. I'll get us a wet washcloth.
The street. Also be some trying to pull now.
What do you mean?
A disability claim on.
Two things that suck about getting old with your eyes: trying to find the end of the tape and trying to tie a fishing line with ultralight line.
Just makes it expect us actually to pay this claim. Makes it possible.
Okay,
It says right here.
There we go.
you have to tell me.
There's no rock steel. Is there any other room here? There's a ball right here, room 328.
Oh, Smart Steel's disability claim. Mr. Lanphier brought to the hospital. We want you to handle it.
Lanphier in town.
Hello there, pre-retirement people. What is it?
Want another bite?
Pre-retirement days, comfort food, and more. I like it. Oh my goodness, look at that food. Mother and grandmother with a love for cooking and baking. I'm also, there we go. Mother, this is the retirement days person. Mother, grandmother with a love for cooking and baking. I also love gardening and nature. I believe that no matter what label of disability you have been given, your abilities can be stronger. My motto is stay busy and serve others. You are awesome. I agree with that 100%. Serving others will serve you in return 100%. I like your koi pond. I had to check you out before I give you a wrench, see. Yep, your dog's afraid of storms. My dog's afraid of storms too. All my dogs I've had have been afraid of storms. All right, we'll get you the hookup. You're good.
That's all very fine, Doctor. But they didn't have police records such as not only Dunaway convicted in Washington for practicing medicine without
Yeah, man. I use that strand for my ultralight, for my bluegill rods. I use that strand, the kind of purplish blue looking line, and I can't see it tying anymore.
Is JD still on there?
No, they were talking via text.
Oh,
Yeah, they retired from YouTube, they said. Yeah, that's true, Eric. My penis in the dark. I gave up on that a long time ago. That's why you pay someone to do that stuff. Uh-oh, Bobcat posted a video from Midnight Madness, it looks like. I'll have to watch that a little bit later. Yes, I will. Oh, Eric said he did. Yep, he said he's retired from YouTube. That. Oh, I know what I was doing now. I remember, said the goofy old man who ain't got a clue about what he's doing. What happened?
I gotta tell you something.
Okay. Careful.
What it was, I saw this hot dog
Yep.
and a knife. I thought, oh my God, buddy's cut his thumb off.
Yeah, no, I used that to try and get Tilly to take that medicine after she hurt her toenail. And she just kept spitting the pill out and eating the hot dog. And I finally just had to put the pill down her throat.
Yeah.
Because she was not going to eat the hot dog with the pill in it, no matter how much I tried and buried it in there. She was on to me. Little guy was glad though, because he got a piece every time she did.
Yeah.
So he got 3 pieces. Actually, they're not hot dogs, they're better cheddars. which are way, way better than hot
Oh,
dogs.
that was funny just at a glance.
I left the hot dog and the knife laying in a paper towel on the counter because I knew I'd be giving the dogs more later since we were out of treats. Mom walked in there because she can't see very well. She thought I cut my thumb off.
Tell him I have. Hey, Buggy.
Yeah,
Tell him I don't see well.
yeah, they know.
Oh, okay.
Yep, everybody knows.
Oh, that was funny.
Mr. Wendell is right. I have overstepped.
Yeah, being retired. Yep. Yep, I suppose it is. Let me see. I gotta look something up real quick, and I'm not turning the PC on, so I gotta do it here. Where we at? Right there. Please be good to me. Please be good to me today. That's all I ask. Can I ask you a question?
Is that why you defeated me? That's right. Well, guess there's no use trying to fuck out. Fact is,
Okay, $13.26. That'll work. It gets me a Red Bull.
that was the end of my part of it.
Yeah, sure I want to. A buddy of mine had a brother named Hoss Butler, and he was I guess they'd call it autistic today, and mildly functioning autistic, I would say, but strong as an ox for some reason. And I mean, he broke a kid's forearm playing dodgeball at the boys' club. But anyway, we were cruel kids. He would always say, hey, can I ask you a question? And we would always say, nope. And it would drive him nuts. And his mom would get so mad at us because he would follow us around asking, hey, can I ask you a question? Nope, not right now, you can't. And he wouldn't ask it until we said he could. And his mom used to yell at us. Morning, Miss Jones. I just thought of that Hoss Butler. Yeah, broke a kid's arm playing dodgeball at the boys' club. And his thing he ended up doing as he got older and into his teen years and adult years is he bowled. He was a bowler. And it gave him, his life, so to speak. And so it was pretty cool. I don't know how many 300 games he bowled, but a bunch.
It was Rod Steele who had the heart attack in the gymnasium. It was Rod Steele who was loaded into the emergency ambulance. But Rod Steele was never admitted to the hospital. It was Paul Drake who was identified and checked in by Dr. Hartland.
Exactly, John, 100%. And she just figured I didn't want to tell her. But yeah, Hoss Butler could throw a bowling ball, dude. I'm talking. It would almost break the bowling pins. It hit so hard. And I think they end up giving him a job there, like sweeping and picking up trash and crap like that, emptying trash cans and stuff. And then because he worked there, then he got to bowl for free. And it's hard telling how many games he bowled a week. I know people would want him on their team all the time. They had those leagues or whatever they, do. That ought to work. Now what do we do? Yeah, you was, Skeeter. No worries, buddy. Morning, Catfish Dreams. Why ain't you got a thing? Hold on. Let's back up here. Hold on. Up, quick. There we go. There you go, buddy. My bad. Didn't know you didn't have a wrench. You get a wrench. Everybody gets wrenches on my channel until you go prove otherwise. Yeah, it is. For sure, John. I just wish we had video cameras back then, just for the thing like Hoss Butler, the "Can I ask you a question" thing. I mean, I'm sure we'd get in trouble for posting it, but it was hilarious. It's still hilarious. I don't care how politically incorrect it is. Because he'd get mad, he'd stomp his feet. Come. Oh, man. Can I ask you a question? Now, what am I going to do today? That's the question. Oh, I'm going to do Mom's phone thing first. That's what I'm going to do. And then, I forget. There's something else I need to do, and I can't remember what it is. Damien. Nice. I can see it already. Damien. You know, and I'm sure your buddy there was like ours. If anyone messed with him, we would have been all over him. You know what I mean? We were the only ones allowed to do that with Hoss. There wasn't nobody else allowed to do anything to him. Not that he wouldn't break him in half. But yeah, everybody had a friend that had a brother that was goofy. That's what we used to call it, goofy. That, and he used to work on motors and stuff with his dad, and he could tear down a V8 Chevy V8 motor and put it back together, but he couldn't read or write. Exactly, always around, part of the group. No way, dog, don't tell me. I looked at him yesterday at the dollar store, and I was like, nope, I can't. I cannot have them in the house. Because if you can eat just one of them, you are a stronger human being than I am. And I'm not going to tell you about the ice cream sandwiches I have in the freezer. Yes, John, exactly. The Little Debbie strawberry shortcake. Bar none, the best snack in the world, man. Yeah, I can't even. I mean, because I ate so many of them, I was like, dude, you got to stop. You got to stay away from these things.
That the Great Pyramid was built sometime around 2500 BC as the burial tomb of the pharaoh Khufu.
I think I want to read a book, man. I haven't read a book in a while. I have to shut YouTube and everything off and turn my phone off to do it, though. Oh, you're talking real strawberry short ice. I'm not a fan. It's all right, but it's like, I don't like any, like the bread part to get all mushy and stuff. That grosses me out. I can't do it. That my brother was a masochist, man, when I was a kid. He would do things like stand in front of the TV to try and block me from watching cartoons and stuff when Mom and them weren't there. But the one he done that was worse thing is he dipped his buttered bread in his SpaghettiOs, the orange, you know. Oh my God, I would have to get up and leave the table. And he'd never do it when Mom and Dad was around, but when they weren't around, he would be like, look at you, and I'd just, it'd gross me out. I can see it in my mind today. It gives me the willies.
But if the pyramids at Giza were not intended to house the remains of dead pharaohs,
well, shoot,
why
man.
were these towering monuments built? Could there be a connection between the pyramid of Khufu?
I did find a book in the car that I forgot I had picked up, and I think I'm going to read it. John will appreciate it. Oh, there we go. Tom Wolfe, The Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test. You familiar? Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to read. Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test is not simply the best book on the hippies. It's the essential book, pushing, ballooning heart of the matter. Yeah, I remember, when was this first printed? Because I remember hearing about it and I never. Oh, this guy wrote the book, The Right Stuff, The Bonfire of the Vanities. So he's actually a pretty famous author guy, I guess. Did not know that. I just knew about this book. Oh, he wrote The Pump House Gang. Candy colored tangerine flake streamlined baby. I'm guessing Tom done a little bit of tripping his day. This had to come out in what, the 70s maybe? I don't know. 68. Yep. Black shiny FBI shoes, the bladder totem, electric suit. Yep, I think that's what I'll do today. There are other things I should do, but nah. Ernie, what's up, dude? How are you, man? It's good to see you coming back to YouTube, brother. I missed your stuff. Do you remember what I was talking about the other day on when you was fishing one time, and it was early when you first come into YouTube, and it was nighttime, and wherever you were fishing or whatever, the cop come up and told you that it was closed and you had to leave. But yeah, good to see you come back and hanging out a little bit, man. I understand the TikTok thing and everything. You know what I mean? I get it. It's just not for me. And like I said, I'm stupid and never destined to be rich. So good, man. Good. I got it set to get alerts when you go live. I missed the roller coaster ride. Come on, baby. Take a roller coaster ride with Ernie the Fish Snatcher.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something real nice. Buddy chili to her toenail off. And so Buddy was cutting a hot dog to try to get her a pill that makes so anyway.
Well, it's a shame that's the last one till tomorrow. But that's all right. I'm sure I don't need them anyway.
I know.
Yeah, shoot, I got 2 texts from the people.
That's why I didn't know that hot dog wasn't his son. Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Egypt, 1940. While flying above the Giza Plateau, a British Air Force pilot photographs one of the most amazing features of the Great Pyramid. The structure actually has 8 sides instead of 4. This baffling phenomenon is only detectable from the air at dawn and sunset on the spring and autumn equinoxes, when the sun casts shadows on the pyramid that reveal the 8-sided, slightly concave construction.
This is a light show whereby the ancestors who built this knew that something visually spectacular would be seen on these important calendar days. We realized that whoever built this was aware of the solar cycle. And we also know that the person who built it had extraordinary understanding of mathematics. All of these things make clear that of all pyramids, the Great Pyramid really is in a league of its own.
Why is the Great Pyramid's true shape only visible from above at the equinox? And how did ancient man create such an intricate design that is exposed just twice a year and can only be seen from the sky? Ancient astronaut theorists believe clues can be found by examining the unique geographical and architectural characteristics of the
I forgot the shower lady that gives Daddy shower. is she's not here today, and they were going to send another person over. And I forgot all about that, so I had to text him. Oh, no, that's probably a bad idea today. He's being kind of difficult, so it's probably not a good idea to send a stranger in to meet him today. Because a first impression is everlasting. And he's a grouch, and she could be super nice, good-looking chick that I don't want to have to expose to that. Hold on. There we go. So, yeah, hopefully she'll text me back and say, yeah, it's okay. We're not going to send her over there. I mean, according to him, he was sitting on the floor in the bedroom for a day and a half. So you can imagine what kind of mood he's in right now. Oh, goodness. Hey, what's her name? Massey sent me a card in the mail.
Sherry?
Yeah.
Oh, good. She said she sent me one.
Yeah,
Read it to me.
I sent her a text and thanked her for it.
Oh, I don't know that she gets text. But I'll
Yeah,
tell
she
her.
does. I texted her. I talked to her last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Yep.
Read it to me.
Uh,
She said to.
Let's see real quick. Sorry about that. Mom was telling me a story. I'm going to leave the camera off because I'm going to have a cigarette. Yep.
After a while, I want you to turn the heat on before they go to give Dad a bath.
I don't think they're going to come today. I forgot Margie isn't going to be here today. And they were going to send someone else over. And I just texted Michelle and told her that's probably not the greatest idea today.
Huh?
Margie's not going to be here today.
Oh, okay.
And they were going to send someone else over.
No.
And I texted Michelle and said, that's probably not a good idea today.
Well, not only that, Dad likes Margie.
Well, no, that's what I mean. And I said that, you know, he probably shouldn't have someone else come over today. That's why we're going to work on the Dunkirk nursing home, because they both work there, so he'll keep his nurse and keep his shower person.
Dunkirk, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll look it
Anyway,
up today online and see what it says about it.
I'm going to send you outside, and I'm going to turn some heat on, and I'm getting in the shower. I can't
That'll
get in
work.
that shower when it's cold.
Yep. I'm going to put the alarm on Dad's chair
Good idea. You know,
today.
Becky,
It's really, really loud and it's annoying and it'll scare you when it goes off,
I
but
don't care.
it'll keep him from doing
Until
that.
we
So
get him.
yeah. Arrgh. Yeah, great. I'm gonna have
It's so cold. I'm sorry.
fucking kidding me. I'm gonna have to turn the heat on for her to take a shower, which means I have to go outside because there's no way.
I want to know who's sleeping.
of the early emperors of China.
I wanted to know if you were asleep.
Researchers believe
It's like when we're driving somewhere in the car. Thank God the Buick has passenger and driver controls for different temperatures. Because in my little Ford or whatever, like in the wintertime, it'd kill me. It'd have to be so damn hot.
but that raises the question, what is going on? The thing is that
But yeah, Ernie, that's where we're gonna put him in a nursing home at if they've got any available spaces in Dunkirk. Because Dad's nurse Michelle, that's part of her coverage area, and she has, patients she goes and sees there also. So she knows how it is, and she said it was a pretty decent place.
it's interesting to note that the pyramidal structures in China were purposely covered over with plants and vegetation by the government that just look like normal rolling hills. Maybe because of the significance of the artifacts and presence of what took place in the past at these structures.
There we go.
Are anyone to disrupt the sacred?
Oh, that'll give me a chance to go outside and read, maybe.
Why is the Chinese government attempting to hide these giant structures?
I'm tired. It's freaking 9:30 in the morning, 10 o'clock thereabouts. Let's see. Oh heck, it's after 10. I'll be back. I gotta check my medicine board. I got a whiteboard that I keep track of when I give him his medicine. I gotta go see. I think I gotta give him something at 10.
Yep.
With information, and therefore there could be a historical record that could possibly link these pyramids with.
Oh, I got to get, and I'm gonna get in the shower. And I'm going to
Is it possible?
finish my laundry today. 2 goals.
I don't know how many laundry things we have left. May have to wait till tomorrow.
Antidepressants.
Great, she's giving him his antidepressants. Now he won't want to take these. I won't take that many pills at one time. Blah, blah, blah. You're trying to drug me. Anyone that cared for a parent where you get that when you're trying to drug me? Yeah, we're in that phase right now.
Number 2.
So last week I let him. I was like, okay, Papa, if you don't want it, but I'm telling you right now, you're going to ask for it here in about an hour. Sure enough. But it's hard because you got to realize their brain doesn't work right, so they don't remember that crap. See, he just told Mom he didn't want to take him. He's been taking them for 25 years. I'll be back.
consist of mountains.
All right.
Geological formations made up of natural rock and soil. And that Osmanaga's period theory
So,
lacks credibility
do we keep this going or what? What time is it? It's after 10.
of advanced human
Maybe I ought to shut this down. I don't know. What are you guys doing? Is anybody, I mean, are y'all
and extensive underground
paying attention to it or whatever? You know what I mean? I don't know how to tell that stuff and if it when to end it or whatever. I hate to leave people hanging or, you know. It's like kind of like it goes in shifts of people come in at certain times. But I reckon I'll shut it down. I don't know. That's probably the right thing to do. Yeah, exactly. I mean, she does. That's what. Thank God we have the nurse, you know, the hospice nurse, because she's in them things, you know, 2-3 times a week. And that's why I asked her if she knew any good ones, you know. And I didn't know he would get to keep her as a nurse if he went to certain ones, which really made it that much better. What was this book I started to read?
And I looked down, and there's a log, and there was hot dog in the trash.
Ah, nerves waking
Oh
up.
my God, he's cutting some off.
Let's see here.
Sherry, I got the letter. I thought, oh yeah, that was the first thing that came to my mind, because I can't see.
we seem to have been conditioned from childhood.
Yeah, I should probably finish reading it before I start another one, shouldn't I? It's only, what, 200 and some pages long? Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll finish this one first, even though it's not as good as I thought it would be, but OCD in me would be like you can't start another one until you finish that one.
This is what is called forbidden archaeology.
Yeah, it was greasy.
We can see them,
Yeah.
we can explore
And,
them, and just help
I
us
always
understand
my dog hair, and
the
dress,
idea
and everything else.
this place.
No, Guy, are you mixing your blanket up a little bit? Well, that's all right. But I do have a really good one I'm going to read sometime, probably in the wintertime when there ain't much to do. It's about pirates, modern day pirates in the ocean, you know what I mean? And there are like floating militias things or whatever that's all they do is rove around the ocean and, you know, try to hold big ships hostage, or they may see, you know, say you and your wife are sailing around the world in a trimaran or catamaran that's a 3-hull one, you know, and they may just take your boat and kill you and throw you in. There's a lot of it that goes on that we don't hear about. And I seen this book and it looked interesting. Crime and Survival in the Last Untamed Frontier. The Ocean, the Outlaw Ocean. Yep, looks pretty decent. But it is, let's see, 544 pages. So that's a wintertime book, probably. All right, Ernie, I'll do her, buddy. Okay, guys, it's been fun. Thank you all for listening to me grumble and rant about shit today. It's just been one of them mornings, I reckon. And I always have to remind myself, you know, God will never burden us with more than we can handle. And I always think, yeah, well, he must think I can handle a lot more than I think I can. And he's right anyway, so I don't even know why I question it. What, you want to go out and bark at the men now? Okay, let me finish and I will. So I'll see you guys Friday. I don't know. I won't be up tomorrow. I doubt it. It's Wednesday. I think someone else does it. Hey, hold on, little guy. I can't remember if someone else does a Wednesday. And I need to see if I got Rustic's number. I'll text him, see if he's going to be there Thursday or not. And if he ain't, depending on what's happening in my life, I'll try to do Thursday too. But I'm pretty sure he said he was going to be there. Or we'll see. He may be traveling or something. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys. Love y'all, and I appreciate all the help you guys give me. And I'll see you later. I need to come up with a closing line of some kind, but I ain't found it yet. So one of these days we'll figure it out.